Okay, welcome back to Meatballcraft, Dimensional Ascension. This is, I believe, our fourth episode at this point, unless I've grossly miscounted. It doesn't really matter. We are once again playing the Meatballcraft. It doesn't matter how many episodes that there are. It doesn't matter if I keep the numbers straight, because there's going to be a lot of them if we actually play this pack to its completion. That's all that really matters. Because I looked at the quest book, and I knew this was a giant pack, but holy cow, this is a giant pack. Welcome to Dimensional Ascension Notice Me Edition. So, last time we challenged a battle tower, got beat up, and then I lost about at least half, if not 2/3 of the loot, because I didn't understand how battle towers worked, which is my mistake. Fortunately, I don't think we lost too much of value, but it's still upsetting. However, in the interim, I went mining again, and I actually managed to find some abyssaleite in the ground. I was looking through, boxes and stuff on the surface, trying to find abyssaleite as a reward. That's why we went to the battle tower. Didn't find any. However, I decided to start excavating shafts underneath the Shadowlands biome to try and find a mine shaft down there to see if there were chests that I could loot. If I could open up chests and maybe find abyssaleite ingots in those. I haven't found a shaft yet, but I did find just straight up abyssaleite in the walls. Which is good. That confirms that that exists, that that's a thing. I wasn't sure if it even spawned as an ore in the overworld, but the fact that it does is good. As you can see, I've got some things in my inventory that are a little new. So, let's talk about it. First of all, once we got a abyssaleite, I found out, by the way, if you're playing along, I was looking for ways to make this, to stretch this. Like, I could make an engineer's hammer and smash it into dust, which can be smelted into ingots. I could... you can use petroleum dust from Thermal Foundation to make 2 dust out of it, but I don't have access to that, right? Like, there's different things that could have been done. We don't have access to the crystallizer from Meatballcraft. We definitely don't have access to the crusher, right? Or the arc furnace. I thought about trying to make a grindstone because there's an 85% chance to double the output. Unfortunately, to make the grindstone, it has to be made on a luminous crafting table. To make the luminous crafting table, it needs to be manufactured while under starlights, which I thought I might be able to do. I'm like, that's doable. But the problem is the sooty marble. Without any means of making sooty marble the traditional way, the only way we can make it is with a pure fluix crystal. I made a fluix crystal, not realizing that a fluix crystal and a pure fluix crystal aren't the same thing, which is my fault. I didn't read the print finely enough. My mistake. So I now have like I have a fluix crystal or 2 fluix crystals in a chest somewhere that I can't use anything for just yet. But the long story is, without that, I cannot yet get into basic astral sorcery. So making the grindstone and doubling it doesn't work. However, if you smelt it in a tinker's smeltery, it just turns into 2 ingots worth. An abyssaleite ore melted turns into 2 ingots worth of molten abyssaleite. So I was able to get 4 bars out of the 2 abyssaleite I found. Now, each one of the armor pieces for the tinker's armor is essentially what it is it's a pattern, right? And then it's surrounded by abyssaleite. It'll look like the helmet pattern looks like this, right? So it's enough abyssaleite to make a helmet plus the pattern. The shoes look like that, so that's another 4 abyssaleite to make that. It's like that. That's a lot of abyssaleite. So since I only had a little bit, I decided to make the hammer, which digs in a 3x3. This is a tinker's tool that smashes blocks in a 3x3 area, because I figured it'll help me mine more. I can go about my mining more efficiently that way, to potentially find more abyssaleite. And that only cost 1 of the ingots. We still have 3 left. Because you need 1 abyssaleite to make the hammerhead. If you do this and go backwards, you can find these. See, we need 1 for the head. It cost me 4 diamonds and 1 abyssaleite to make the head pattern. Whereas it costs me all of this crap to make the armor pieces. Like, nah, not yet. We're not there yet. I went mining. Now, this is a dank, what I'm holding in my hands. A dank null Mark IV. The quest book told us about these. I wanted to make one and try it out. They're actually really cool. So, I thought this was some kind of super chest. It's not, because you can't place it on the ground. I think it stays in your inventory permanently, or not permanently. I'm pretty sure I can put it in somewhere, but like, it's not a placeable block in the world, right? What it actually is I'm sorry, it's flickering. I don't think I could do much about that. What it actually is it's a super backpack. So when I drop stuff, like let's say, oh, I don't know, do we even have any stone lying around? Let me put the diamond ore and stuff away. Let me pull some out. Okay, ignore what you're seeing for a second there. Okay, I have 32 cobblestone here. Now let's throw it on the ground. Okay, there's 32 cobblestone on the ground. Let's go pick it up. Where'd the cobblestone go? Well, it's in the dank null is where it's at. What it is it automatically vacuums up anything that you put in one of these slots. You can put stuff into it, and then it'll start picking them up. The higher level danks, because there's multiple danks, the higher level one you have, the higher level one you have, the bigger the number of slots and the deeper the slots go. Okay, so the basic one, the redstone one, has 9 slots, so it's like one row of slots. And it can hold 128 items per slot, so it's essentially 2 stacks. It's a double stack of something. The lapis one is bigger, it's 18 slots and 512 items per slot. The iron is 27 and 1,152. The gold, which is what I have, is 36 slots with 2,048 items per slot. The diamond is 45 slots with 3,200 items per slot. And the emerald one is 54 slots with like a billion per slot or something. Hang on, there's no commas. I have to sequence that out. It's like 2.1 billion items per slot. And then the creative one is 54 slots with infinite items per slot. Now, don't do what I did. Oh, the dank 4. This works like a dank, but it's used as a chest. These seem to require, yeah, extended crafting to make. Okay. Interesting. Works like a dank, except it's a chest, and we need electrotine alloy and the creative storage upgrades. Interesting. A creative storage upgrade is made by gearing an object of great mass together, which is what? Electrotine alloy, a soul of a grand wizard, icy, really icy in a dark castle, and staff of Icica used in the castle in the frozen world. Okay, whatever. Anyway, the point is, I made a mistake when I first started doing this. I made the redstone one, assuming I'd have to upgrade through these tiers to get higher. Because the red one is used to craft the lapis is used to craft the iron is used to craft the gold, and so forth and so on. That's wrong. You can just skip straight to the gold. You can skip straight to any of these just by making a 5th one of these panels. So I wasted a ton of coal. They do cost coal blocks to manufacture, so they're a bit expensive on coal. But I made a mistake because I made a redstone one. I'll probably upgrade it eventually and just eat the cost. Probably. It's around here somewhere. I don't know where it is. But this is super useful. I've been using this while I've been mining, so it'll vacuum up everything that I pick up. It doesn't seem to work on things like ender pearls or nether quartz. It only seems to hold blocks, which I'm not sure why it considers oak fence a block. I guess technically oak fence is a block, but the point is I've been using it when I've been knocking over stuff underground to just hoover it all up so I don't have to deal with it. Speaking of which, I think it's about time for us to compress some of that cobblestone again. So let me just real quick, we'll do this. Okay. Ooh. And I do have compressed cobblestone in this block as well, so we can do this on the fly. Compressing the cobblestone is just a way to keep the numbers down. I don't think we have a duplicate cobblestone in here. I don't think. It's a little hard to tell. I'm pretty sure I don't. Yeah, I don't think we do. There we go. Just drop that out too. The dank is also useful because you can use it to place blocks. Like right now I have, if you check, you can see I have cobblestone selected. It's highlighted in red. That means I can use the dank to place it, which is super handy. So I've been mining. However, now that we are on screen again, it's time to do something interesting, because mining is not interesting, but there are interesting things we could be doing. Last time we got beat up. This time it's going to be different because I've changed my gear load out a bit. I'm not sure why the dank null keeps like appearing as a ghost in the crafting table. I'm not sure what that's about. I'm sorry, have we maxed out the... Oh no, it's... I thought there was... I must have taken the compressed cobblestone out at some point. Well, that's a little bit irritating. So what could we remove potentially? You know what, let's remove the clay. Extraction mode. Extract all but 16, extract all. Let's take all the clay out. We don't need the clay. And then let's put the compressed cobblestone in its place. There we go. I don't know what we'll do with the clay. We'll put it in here. There we go. Then we'll drop all this on the ground, and all this will get vacuumed up by it. There we go. And take that cobblestone too, because realistically when we break clay it's going to drop as balls, so having clay blocks in there doesn't make a whole lot of sense. There we go. Now we have the compressed cobblestone in there, so we can continue hoovering up cobblestone. Anyway, let's go do something interesting. Now I have changed my loadout a bit. I no longer have the real might shield. I ditched it because I found cactus, which is a huge deal. I actually found two sources of cactus. One of them, yeah, we ditched the real might stuff. We already ditched the armor, but I ditched the shield specifically. So first of all, over here in this sort of brushlands area, I found cacti. Okay, cacti are out here, and you can get them. If you're looking for cacti, if you need cactus, it's here. I also found a village. This is the first village I found. Very nearly got annihilated by a meteor. They missed it by the skin of their teeth. There was a ton of interesting stuff in here, and I would like to try and talk about that later. But I got a ton of free immersive engineering stuff. There was also a building, and in the attic they had wooden and metal machine casings in a box in the attic, which is pretty crazy. I didn't take them, but I'm going to need them later, because the wooden casings aren't that bad to make. It's just, it's logs and sticks, or it's wood and sticks surrounding a log. But the metal casing, though, I think it's this one. They're pretty expensive, and they need like Inori blocks to make. Or maybe it's, hang on. Yeah, they need, the metal casings need stuff we can't get yet. So that's pretty great loot, honestly, finding that. My mining has also leveled up to the point where now when I break random blocks underground, I'm getting ender pearls, which is why I have so many of them. I have not been picking fights with endermen. I've just been getting pearls. I don't know why. Don't ask questions. I also found a wizard who was selling a wand, so I bought it. The type of wand doesn't matter. It does make certain spells stronger, 15% earth potency, but you can put any spell you want on this wand. You can do that. So I think we're going to try and maybe do a bit of magic as well. Also, I think having the wand on the arcane workbench looks so cool. It looks very, very, very cool in my opinion. That's a neat little animation. Anyway, why does cactus matter? Great question. Glad you asked. Why would I make a Tinker's Shield now that I have cactus? Well, if we open up Materials in You by Skyla, and we back out of this, and we go to Materials, where's cactus? Cactus, there it is. So, cactus has the trait prickly if you make the head out of it. Nobody is safe from those thorns. They always hurt. Or spiky. Blocking and getting hurt deals damage to the attacker. So it's not really great as an extra or as a handle. Like, it has a 0.85 durability modifier, and it doesn't add a ton of durability to whatever it is you're making it out of. But if you put something with an extra or a handle on it, like this is a iron shield, an iron battle sign is what the Tinker's shields are called. They're called battle signs because you're blocking with a sign. Ha ha ha. But it has an iron face and a cactus handle. That means anything that I block with this takes retaliatory damage, significant retaliatory damage, from the fact that the handle is made of cactus. Now, in real life, making a weapon where the handle is made of cactus is a terrible idea, and the only person that's going to hurt is you. However, in Minecraft, it's a fantastic idea. And this by itself has dramatically increased my combat effectiveness. I was getting beat up by zombies and stuff when we went in that battle tower. I now only fear certain specific... Yeah, we're now getting giant zombies. We're getting abyssal zombies and stuff spawning in the Shadowlands. Big boy stuff starting to come out. I now only really fear the large shadow beasts and a few other specific things. Today's a good day to die. Excuse you? What does that mean? Today is a good day to die, he says. Well, you know what? Since, I mean, that's an interesting thing, and I wanted interesting things to happen on screen, so hey, here we go. Alright. I know I'm ignoring the goblin. I know I'm ignoring the goblin. It bounces right back at him and kills him. I'm substantially less concerned about goblins now. Oh, is that what this is about? Night Reaper, what are you? I can't tell what that dude is with the red sign over his head. I think he just despawned. Well, y'all told me it was a good day to die, and I'm taking you seriously, so come on, let's go. Let's rock and roll. What are y'all doing? By the way, I think the reason all these butterflies are appearing is because I've planted these cherry trees because they're forestry trees. I think that's why there's a million butterflies around here. Oh, that looks dangerous over there in the background. Watch this. I can just block and he dies. See, look at that. Look at that. Cactus is great. If you can't find a Badlands biome in your world, if you're playing along, I also noticed that some of the houses have a potted cactus in a flower pot in the bedroom. So that might be a source of potential cactus for you if you can't find cactus naturally. Hey, buddy. Also, if you're wondering why my sword has a red, like, gem embedded in it, that's because I rubbed redstone on it. Rubbing redstone on weapons and tools makes it... What are you? Triclops. Oh, wait, you're red, though. I can't fight you. Or can I? Is it actually possible to kill someone with red? They sort of implied you can't even kill them. Let me try and block. If I block you, what happens? Oh, you're not even hostile. You don't even care about me. Alright, then fine. Bye. I learned my lesson from the giant cyclopses. I'm not going to pick fights with anything that doesn't pick a fight with me. Hello, Charger. Boink. Boink. That was some kind of event occurring. It's a good day to die, but... Is this it? This giant red thing? But that's got red swords over it, too. The Death Hunter. Well, that's ominous. Oh, it's some kind of crazy, like, chimera sphinx. That's messed up. Are you inherently hostile, or do you not care about me either? Hello? Hello? You're jacked up looking, I'll tell you that. No, you don't care about me. Interesting. Interesting. You got, like, crab legs and stuff coming out of your sides, man. Buddy, are you okay? That looks infected. No, he doesn't care about me at all. He's a passive mob until you fight him. Okay. Well, there's another one over there. I wonder if I should try and take a swing. I mean, that's a dumb question because I'm recording this for the entertainment of others. Of course I need to take a swing. Ooh, wait. The Reaper twins? Oh yeah, this is definitely some kind of event, is what this is. You know what? Screw it. You need a level 3 hunter required. They won't even acknowledge my existence until I'm a higher level. They're literally like, nah, mate. You're way too tiny. Just get out of here. You're a loser. Okay, fine. Alright then. I guess this event isn't for me yet. I literally can't do anything about this. I need to rebind my keys because they say that pressing O, or maybe it's pressing 0, opens up your stats. But that may be unbound by default because of all the keybind conflicts that I'm sure exist in this pack. So I can't actually do that. I'll have to rebind that so I can see my stats. Anyway, I wanted to do something interesting, so let's go do something interesting. My thoughts were, I'm getting real tired of that Crimson Portal humming and that Crimson Praetor that's up there. I think we can take him, especially with the battle sign. Whatever he is and whatever he throws at us, I think we got him. I think we can take him. So let me clear out my inventory a bit. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. And I think once we do that, I'll shift bases off screen. I need to build up a bit. Curse weave fabric. Oh, I must have gotten that from the Scarecrow. Okay. I want to shift my base over to that peninsula where the Thumbcraft house is. I really like that place. Okay. Also, I made another pick that has the Silk Touch modification on it. That is a default Tinker's thing. If you go Silk Touch, this gem, Silky Jewel, it is a Silk Touch modifier. You can put it on any Tinker's tool to give it Silk Touch, which means the block will drop as itself. So if I mine up stone, it'll drop as stone instead of cobblestone. If I mine up a diamond ore, instead of getting diamonds, I get the diamond ore. To make a Silky Jewel, it is 1 emerald surrounded by 4 silky cloth, which is just a gold ingot surrounded by string. So I made a pick that has Silk Touch on it just to have it. Let me go ahead and put that away because I'm sort of using the blue bag as my tool pouch. I don't think we're going to need that where we're going. Probably won't need the hatchet either. And let's put away the bucket of water as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go pick that fight. By the way, also, I don't think I mentioned this, but the apiarist's backpack and the flower pouch from Botania, those automatically pick things up and store them, which is why I made them and put them in my inventory. The flower pouch from Botania automatically picks up Botania flowers and stores them, so you can just pick them up as you go. I don't need to have it in my hotbar or anything, it just works. The apiarist's backpack is the exact same, but for bees. So this way you can just collect bees as you go. And it's got like 5 pages worth of space for bees. The backpack is made... Hang on. Or wait, no, it's here. The apiarist's chest is made from any 5 honeycomb, a block of glass, and a chest to make the apiarist's chest, which is the exact same thing as the backpack, but it's a chest. Then to make the backpack, you take the apiarist's chest and you combine it with 2 wool, 4 string, and 2 sticks to turn it into a backpack. The flower pouch is super cheap. It's just 5 wool and any mystical petal flower to make the flower pouch. So I've been using that to sort of start stocking up on bees and flower petals, because eventually we're going to have to get into forestry and botania. So let's cause some trouble. Where's the sun in the sky? Are we setting? It's starting to set, but I think I can probably get over there in time. I can't believe these dudes won't even fight me. They're just like, no, you're too weak. You're not baller enough to hang. Whoa. Excuse you. Literally will not fight me. Alright. Let's knock over that Crimson Portal and see what comes out of it. I'm hoping there's a chest up there that's got, like, I don't know, 20 Abyssal Night ingots in it or something. That would be super nice. But we'll see. What the heck? Headless Destroyer? Dude, these mobs are crazy, and I can't fight any of them because I am the piss baby. I am way too weak. They're just like, no, we won't even acknowledge your existence. Okay, so that's the Crimson Portal. And they're shooting stuff at me. Oh! They're shooting dangerous stuff at me, excuse me. Well, hello. You have some really cool looking armor, sir. Unfortunately, I can just block you forever. You can't really do anything about that. Ouch. Jeez. Okay. Well, that hurt tremendously. I'm sorry, where are we? Oh, of course. You survived until night, but it doesn't end here. Oh, void metal. This is a Thaumcraft thing. You think I won't block until you're all dead? Because you're wrong, I will. I don't know what these dudes are dropping, but... Oh, they're dropping their armor. Oh, that's so good. That's good. I actually need to get out of here because I'm going to get jumped by, like, shadow beasts in a minute here. I need to leave. Let's actually... How does one get into this structure? Is there an entrance? I may have to just break through a wall or something. Jeez. Yeah, that magic is violent. Okay, I don't know if new mobs spawn, but let's just sleep because I can't even interact with this event, so I'm not that terribly curious about it. Let's just bounce. Let's just make everything fast forward. And then we will go back. Yeah, this appears to be, I think some of this is a mixture of like Abyssal-craft and Thaumcraft stuff. I'm pretty sure like the Crimson Knights and stuff that, I'm sorry, what are you? Raven? You look ominous. Oh, I should punch you. You don't drop anything. Okay. I think Fish's Undead Rising, by the way, my indignant response, I haven't done any research on it, but I think my indignant response to the parasites in the tower was actually correct. I believe Fish's Undead Rising is in fact an undead overhaul mod that directly simulates like a zombie apocalypse. It puts zombie apocalypse stuff in Minecraft. Okay, I think that magic dude might be the big boy, although it's hard to tell. Jeez. Well, I killed the cleric, but I think the Crimson Portal is just going to spawn these dudes infinitely. So we want to go to the dark green one. Right. We'll remove these two because I think those are down in the floor. Yeah, they are. Okay. Like, how does this work exactly? Is there a door down here? Yeah, there is. I'm actually going to oversaturate so I have some healing in reserve. I don't know how much good it'll do me. Thalmic slime. I'm going to break that. I don't know what that is, but we're not letting them spawn. crimson gem. Okay. Content tweaker. That was the only thing in here too, so I'm assuming that's important. And let me just break this chest real fast so it's gone. I don't know what a thalmic gem is used for, but arcane brick stairs. Yeah, and this is all chiseled up and stuff. I think we might. Here's what we're gonna do. J. Remove this. I'm gonna add a spawn teleportation in here. We're gonna do this. Crimson Fort, and I'm gonna make it blood red. There we go. And now we're inside the thing. We're gonna light it up too, just to make sure that nothing spawns in here. Yeah, I know. Y'all are salty about stuff. I get it. Okay. I'm not entirely certain how we're going to do this. I guess I could mine up from the bottom. That's always a possibility. But I think I might try and go Crimson Cult leggings, warping this discount. Crimson Cult boots, warping this discount. Crimson Cult helm. The Crimson Rites, what knowledge does this hold? Crimson Portal spawn eggs are craftable. Oh, and I lost my necklace. Not that it does me any good. Also, I found an antidote charm, which I wore because upon reviewing the footage, I was getting wrecked by the spiders. So I feel like being able to card counter poison is a good idea. Let's just build up and see what happens. Let's go for it. I'm sorry, did they blow up their own portal? Is that what happened? Did they blow it up with their crazy bomb magic? Because it sure looks like they did. Common crate. There's crates everywhere. I'm not entirely sure what happened. Did they... There was a glowing portal up there and now it's gone. Does that mean it... I'm not sure if they blew it up with friendly fire or if that means... The Crimson Praetor is still here, according to this. The health bar is still present. It's not gone. That's a boss, right? Is this encounter broken? Ah, that's the Crimson Praetor, down there. Gotcha, he fell down a hole because he's an idiot. No, I understand perfectly now. That's fair. Let me oversaturate real quick and we'll go fight him. Okay, I was wondering what that was about. I'm like, where on earth is this guy? No, he's down the hole. That's where he is. He fell down the hole. And that's an epic shader of grab bag from immersive engineering. Okay, hang on. Let me do a little bit of this. I'm more concerned about that cleric, because the cleric can throw fireballs and stuff. Crimson Praetor appears to just be a big thunky boy, and I'm not too concerned about him. He is healing, though. He's healing over time, so I've got to keep whacking him, or else he's going to power through everything I've got. Are you running now? I'll just stand here and sip a drink. I've got a drink in my hands. Ooh, check out my hotbar. I got that guy's hood. Nice. I've got some cool clothes. I mean, I'm afraid of wearing them because they have warping on them, and I think that's bad in Thaumcraft. I don't know enough about Thaumcraft to make that judgment call. Ooh, I got his helmet too. Oh, sweet. Nice. You're getting like cool Crusader armor. Let me put all the armor and stuff in here along with the book. Okay, we didn't get like the full set, unfortunately. We're missing the chest piece, I think, but we got a lot of it. All right, and with that dude's death, everything is shiny-ish now. The crimson dimness has fled from this area. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that, by the way. I know that must have been obnoxious to some people. I apologize. Okay, so I think you can break these chests. These chests are breakable with like an axe. I think these are essentially loot chests is what these are, right? I got 2 yellow hearts dropped by boss mobs. Rare treasure, click to open or keep to trade. We got another shader. Just go ahead and put some stuff away. Eat the charger shank just to get rid of it because it's just 1. Because I get the feeling we might legitimately run out of space for treasure here. Primordial Pearl from Thaumcraft. We're getting tons of Thaumcraft stuff. Okay, go ahead and... That's not the right tool. Give me the actual axe, please. There. Take that, take that, take that. There we go. I think you break these and they give you stuff. Yeah, they do. And that's what? We got gold, a potion of misfortune. Ooh, these guys drop more stuff, though. I wonder, I guess that Crimson Portal, maybe that continuously spawns more dudes, but I think they may have blown it up themselves by accident, which, if so, is pretty funny. I got Crimson Cult Leggings again. Is that a bottle of enchanting? It sure is. A master of wizardry can easily automate this. Oh, that sounds like a challenge. A mundane ring from Thaumcraft. This primarily seems to be gold and potions, which is fine. The potions are going to be a problem though, because I think we're going to run out of space with those. I think the green pack back is empty. Yeah, it is. I'm just going to start putting all the potions in here. Well. Also don't know anything about void metal, beyond I think the fact that it's a little bit dangerous to try and make it. I think it's very warpy, or so I've been led to understand. Let me just go ahead and do this real quick. No, this. New. Tower top. We've got tons of potions now. I'm more interested in the fact that we got some jewelry out of this. We're also getting emeralds, which are quite rare. If I can get 20 emeralds, I think it is. If I can get 20 emeralds, I could make an emerald dank. Which, you know, that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty dank, guys. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Okay, let's go ahead and go home and sleep so we don't get jumped in the middle of the night. We're making a decent amount of gold off of this, too. That was pretty worthwhile to knock over. I'm slightly disappointed in that they only had one chest and it had... Hang on, let me check that. Because that was a craft tweaker thing. What are you used to make? Okay. If you're surrounded by mystical flower essence, it doubles you. 4 of you, 4 Mythmanite ingots, and a Harbinger crystal are used to make the Harbinger Callstone. And the Arcane Auto Infusion uses a Crimson Gem, 2 Void Metal ingots, Cognito, Vitium, Perito, and Alienus Vis to make a Primordial Pearl. Primordial Pearls are used to make the Primordial Silver, and the advanced alchemical construct, the void hoe of growth, and a bunch of other tools that are crazy. Okay. So you're an advanced object is what you are. You're also, I imagine the Harbinger Callstone might be necessary. I don't know what it's used for, but it's called a Callstone, so maybe it's a key or something that's used to start a boss fight, probably. Maybe. Let's go ahead and do this too, by the way. Let's turn that into ingots real fast. At the rate we're going, I might be able to make another gold dank. I want a second dank because this dank is full, as you can clearly tell, as anyone can clearly see with their eyes. This dank is full up. I didn't quite have enough space to put all the basic blocks that I mine up and also all of the ores that I get. So having an ore dank would be quite useful. Just a dank that drops ores, that collects all the ores I drop. Because there's quite a few in this pack. I don't know if you've noticed. So I might make another dank if I can get... This gold might be enough to push me over the edge. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these potions, though. We might make a crate, though. I bookmarked it. I saw one of these. Listen to Ian. It may cause issues on land. Small storage crate. Small air quotes. So this thing, it holds more than 4 chests worth of items as a single block. It requires a wood casing to make one. But like I got one from that village, which I'll show you once we finish breaking these crates, actually. And these things are pretty cool too. These cult banners. I might take these with me and hang them up because they look pretty. Although apparently they're the call sign of a cult. I don't know how to feel about that, but whatever. I mean, listen, if the cult gets their uniforms from Hugo Boss, then the cult is getting their uniforms from Hugo Boss, right? Like, yeah, sure, they're not great people, but it's Hugo Boss. Some people will get mad that I said that. Don't worry. I'm not offended at all that you're mad at me. But anyway, I'll go show you that village, actually. I don't know if I should take these void metal blocks or not. Are those... Let me check that. Is that decorative, or is that actually 9 void metal ingots? Is that actually a thing? Are you actually... let's see. Yeah, no, that's 9 void metal ingots per block. I should probably take these. Actually, I don't know if messing with them will give me warp or anything. I'm gonna leave them here because they'll be fine here. I don't think anything will happen to them. But it's good to remember that they're here. I think, yes. And let me go ahead and do this, and let's go to the top real fast. F7 to pull that up. Give me my torches. Okay, that's the center. Okay, that one covers everything. Okay, so now the top is safe. And we can teleport up here whenever we want. So, let's go ahead and rip this down because it's hideous looking. Then I will show you that cool village I found. Well, we've got some daytime. And I don't know what we'll do next now that we have the battle sign. We might go fight another battle tower. Why not? We'll do it right this time. We'll go pick a fight and do something cool, right? Because I can do the boring, grindy stuff off screen. Like, I can go mining off screen. It doesn't matter. Let's F7 to turn that back off. Let me show you this village. We'll open the grab bags is what we'll do. I don't think I put a thing right next to the village. I didn't mark the village itself, but the bring obsidian tier axe, right? There's a thing out there that I couldn't mine that's going to need an obsidian tier mining axe to move. It's going to need an obsidian tier axe to crack open, and it's this thing. If I open this up, which you can tell where I picked up a blog, It's got this, a nature core inside of it from random things. I don't know what a nature core is, but I can't mine it because it's an obsidian tier mining thing and it requires an axe. So, put that back. By the way, welcome to the Badlands, or the Shrublands, whatever you want to call them. There's Chimera out here. They're kind of pushovers, though. They walk very slowly, and they die when they touch my shield. That's all I need to know about them. Also, this building, I did... What are... Nature chest? From random things? What? What? I didn't even see this the first time through. What are... I'm sorry, what? I didn't even realize this was a thing. Where on earth did you come from? Nature chest from random things. Is this something that can spawn randomly? Is that why did I just not see it? Wheat, pumpkin. It's got a lot of sugarcane. I don't know what magic beans are used for, but I'll take them. And that's a pretty cool chest, too. I like how it's all nature-y. Can I take this? Yes, I can. You're going to get taken home. Very cool looking. Anyway. Maybe I'm just blind and I walked past that. Anyway, the point is, this is some kind of Aether building constructed out of Astral Sorcery stuff. Grawa 427 versus Pillar. Grawa 427 was not Joseph. I assume that I've seen signs like this before on some of these structures. I assume the modpack developer had help from other people in the community making these pre-made structures that spawn, and those are just the signatures on them. I'm guessing that's what that is. But I named this the Aether Temple because there's two fully constructed glowstone portals here, which one would use to get into the Aether. There's also an incubator, which is used to hatch moas to breed them. A moa is a large, not flightless bird. I guess they're flightless in the sense that Buzz Lightyear's flightless. They don't fly, but they can fall with style. Oh, that's a hammerhead. This is a boss monster that I can fight. Check this out. It's like a giant hammerhead rhino. Come here. Come here. Bounce off my shield. By the way, check out the kickback these dudes have. They can, like, slam you. There we go. I should also mention, I killed a sea serpent, but I don't feel good about it. What happened was a sea serpent launched itself out of the water somewhere else at a beach trying to chase crabs, because I guess sea serpents are just hostile to all life. And, am I going in the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. And it kind of got stuck on the beach. It couldn't really get back. So I went over there and just smacked it until it died. Sea serpents, I don't feel bad about that at all, though. I know I said I feel a little bad about it. That's a lie. I don't feel bad about it at all. Because sea serpents are quite dangerous. They're exceptionally dangerous, especially if you fight them in the water. Because they leap at you and slam into you and then just swim away, and then they do it again and again and again. It'll break the boat you're on, right? And they'll just put you in the water and then start smashing you. They suck. So I do have sea serpent scales in a chest back at the house, or it might be in one of my backpacks. I'm not totally sure about that. But the point is, I killed a sea serpent. So, hey, there's that. Anyway, this is the village I found. I was hoping that I was excited because it is in an abyssal biome, technically. I was a bit hopeful. Oh, are you going to terrorize the villagers? Get out of here. I've noticed the villagers seem to live in relative harmony with almost all the creatures in this pack. I assume that's because the pack maker realized that if animals like aggressively went after the testificates, they would be genocided off the face of the planet. So like that doesn't happen for their own safety. I'm guessing that's the primary reason. I was hoping that this blacksmith would have abyssal night ingots in his chest, because supposedly this is one source of it, but he didn't. He had some other stuff, but he didn't have that. Also, there's this dude called the Audiophile who looks hilarious. I think this dude is great. Check that out. And he sells, like, note blocks. Anyway, the cool building that I wanted to show you, and I'm actually, now that we're starting to run out of room, I'm going to take some of it. This frame had an engineer's hammer in it. I took it because it was free, so I don't have to make one from Immersive Engineering. This is some kind of immersive engineering house. This is a cool house. There was another house. Let me do this, actually. Since no one seems to live here, let's call this Darklands Village and do that. And then I will go home because I don't want them to get wrecked. Because I think a lot of the mobs seem to ignore the testificates, but I'm pretty sure the abyssal crafts, like zombies, will still go after them because abyssal craft is hostile to all life. Like, it's real mad that life exists. So I don't want them to die. Some of them have some decent trades. So let's go back real quick. Let's scroll down because it's far away. Come on, don't do that to me. There we go. Wizard selling wand. Wizard tower cleared. Don't know what that was. I'll have to go there and check it out. Darklands Village. There we go. We just teleport back into this house. Since this house is empty and no one seems to really hang out here, I will use that as the teleportation spot. There was a house, I think it was back here. Yeah, because this place had Tech Reborn stuff in it. A bunch of rubber trees and stuff. That chest had stuff in it. Was it this house? No, it's not this one. Which house was it that had all the crazy stuff in it? There's a house in this village that is just full of tech stuff. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's a 2-story because that stuff was in an attic. Is it this one? It might be this one. Yeah, because this has fermenting barrel from Axie Editions. It's got refined canola oil out front. It's got this little garden with a composter. Right, this is it. So they have a crusher from Axie Editions that's in the midst of crushing black quartz ore into black quartz. They've got a canola press that's got canola oil in it. They've got a coffee machine that's making coffee. A tiny torch, which is pretty cute. They've got a pink lamp that can turn on and off, as well as a wooden casing embedded in the wall. And here we go. They've got blocks of coal. They've got this atomic reconstructor from Axie Editions that's partially charged, along with an energy laser relay. They've got this coal generator that's generating Fe when you put coal in it. They've got tons of small storage crates and wooden casings everywhere. And this is the thing. It has iron casings and 44 wooden casings in it, along with wooden casings all over the place. Like, I didn't want to take this off screen because I was concerned someone might accuse me of cheating or something, but like, this house was loaded. This place has some stuff. Is there anything under this? No. You guys can actually have this one wooden casing. You can keep that. I just wanted to take that chest and those wooden casings on screen so people believed me. But there was just a chest up here that had tons of casings, and that was it. I'll also take these Vis crystals. I might come back and loot some of this stuff. This would save me some time. I don't think I'll have to make a crusher or a canola press if I don't want to, because I can just come and take theirs. There's also this dude, the crystallizer, who's from Axie Editions. He's selling like void crystals and stuff, and Inori crystals, like this is, and redstonia crystals, and he'll take void crystals in exchange for emeralds. Like, this dude, I don't know, man. Like, some of the villagers in this village have some crazy trades, and I don't want this village to die. So I've been avoiding coming back here. I just dipped, so as long as I'm out of load range, nothing bad can happen to these people. They've also got like tons of Axie Editions plants planted in their garden. So anyway, and there's a meteorite that landed here. But let's go open our grab bags and stuff. Let's open those up. And I saw, by the way, before we go, I did see like a cluster of the black flowers from Botania. Oh no, I came from this direction, didn't I? So it would be over here is where they would be. There's also, I think this one was full of forestry stuff too. Yeah. And they had 2 apiaries back here, which I took, which are what you use to breed and cultivate bees. I swiped them because I wanted them. I did take quite a few things from this village. Because, I mean, they're testificates. They don't need it. Here it is. This is where the stuff was. I'm going to take these flowers, and then we're going to dip. Mystical black, mystical black, black, black. I was, again, hoping that since this is in an Abyssal Lands biome, that the Smith chest would have Abyssal Night ingots in it. No dice. It didn't. Even though the JEI Just Enough Items does claim that this is a location it can be found in, if you go here, under Dungeon Chests, Just Enough Items, Dungeon Blacksmith. The Blacksmith can have them in groups of 51 to 98. And I was really hoping, also the desert can also hold them. I was really hoping that I'd be able to get like a stack of them from this guy's chest, but unfortunately, no go. Anyway, and as you can see, there are cacti here. This is where I got mine, home. So, let's sort our stuff out. Let's maybe make a few storage chests. Let's make a few more and drop our stuff off in them. Because, you know, we can. Because now that we have wooden casings, it's free. That was the hard part. And even the wooden casings aren't that bad. So let's go ahead and do that. I think we'll sort them. I did check, by the way. The small crates are very nice, but they don't retain their inventory when dropped. Unfortunately, they would be crazy good if they did, but they're not. They're not quite that good. Let's see. Go ahead and, I guess, start cooking these potatoes. Yeah, sure. And I guess start cooking the raw chimera chops into chimera steaks. And don't know what we're going to do with that nature chest, but it looks cool. Sorry about the airplanes outside. You can probably hear them. I can't do anything about that. I live near an airbase. It's just a way of life. We all just ignore them now these days. That's just how that works. I guess the iron casing can go in here. Yeah, we'll put it in there. Unlit candles. I thought these were... I found these from somewhere. Unlit. What exactly are they used for? Unlit candle to unlit candle. I assume you can just light them with like a torch? Maybe? Lantern of Paranoia. Places torches in unlit areas automatically. Huh. I don't know what we'll do with the wheat and the dark oak saplings. We do have 64 oak saplings, though, so I think I'm going to ditch these. We don't need them. Yeah, and we can consolidate this bone to get that out of here. Okay. Now then, let's go ahead and start emptying out some of this stuff, and we'll open our grab bags. It says you can hold that one bag and trade it for later stuff. No, we're opening it. It's our first one. I'm not holding it and trading it for later. Are you crazy? Okay, so first of all, let's get all these potions out of our inventory and into that crate we just brought home. This is going to be, I guess, maybe the potions crate, or the crate of things that take up one slot. So we're going to keep them all in here so they don't take up too much space. There we go. Our green backpack is empty once again. For the yellow backpack, do that. Also, the backpacks apparently have an upgrade. I think we're pretty close to being able to make it, actually, and I'll give them more inventory space, and it'll also make it so you can double-click them on an inventory like this storage crate, and it'll just automatically transfer everything in the backpack into the crates, which is quite nice. That's a pretty cool feature. I'll probably try and get that. Maybe off-screen, but let's go ahead and open our bags first, because we do have some loot bags. So the epic shaders. Shaders are used in immersive engineering. I'm imagining we're probably going to get some, yeah, the kindled. and ancient. Okay. And these can be applied to immersive engineering stuff. The chemical thrower, the railgun, the mine carts, balloons, mining drills, banners, revolvers, and plated shields. Might put these... A lot of that stuff we probably won't use, but I might make a railgun or a revolver, probably. Now, this is from Thaumcraft, the rare treasure. Let's see what this is. Okay, we got 2 potions, and we got essentially 2 gold nuggets. Okay, that's fine. I'll take it. I'm not picky. The mundane ring, the primordial pearl, the crimson cult stuff. Put that in here. There we go. I don't want to read this book yet. It says, what knowledge does it hold? If the Thaumcraft can be very Lovecraftian in certain respects, I don't really want to crack open that particular cold one with the boys until I know exactly what obtaining that knowledge will do to me. So we're going to put that in the box as well for later. That's a surprise tool that might help me later or might get me killed. Who knows? It's Thaumcraft. Da 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 da. I'm warping it. Let's see. Spread. Turn those into more gold. Yeah, we definitely have enough to make another dank just from knocking over that crimson place. That's pretty great. Take those. We are getting some tea seeds. We have 2 of them. I don't know what they're used to make. Presumably tea. I know genius IQ play is coming out of me today. Wow, the tea leaves are used to grow tea. Rain, you're on a roll today, man. I know. I'm feeling good. I'm in my lane. Okay. Let's go ahead and make like another 2 crates. I'm feeling. Let's make 2 crates. Wood chests. Yeah, we can make that happen. Okay, and chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doop. There we go. That gets us the Actually Editions booklet because we actually like made them, right? So the book appears now as if by magic. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put all of my books that matter in this chest. The books are going to go in the nature chest because I need a place to store them so I know where they are. Let's go ahead and put these 2 crates down here as well. And I think that'll be it for storage for here until we move bases, because I don't think we'll need more than this, probably. Put the wooden casing in there just because I can. Might start putting all plant matter in here, just all the plants and seeds and crap we're getting. I don't know. What on earth happened to my chicken died? What killed my chicken? I had an emerald chicken in here laying eggs in this, and something killed it. I'm genuinely upset by that. That was an emerald chicken. Well, I have more, but that's still upsetting. That's a little bit disappointing. Either he suffocated inside of a wall, or a mob reached through the wall and killed him, or like a ghost flew through the wall or something. I'm not sure. That's a little sad, though, that happened. That was an emerald chicken. Okay. I don't think there's anything in this backpack that's left. No, there's just the hearts. I'll take these hearts out, actually, and we'll put them in this chest as well. There we go. Take the Lexica Botanica, too. We'll take the Strange Dreams book as well out, I think. There's the redstone dank null that I made. There's also the two flux crystals that I made that I can't use because I didn't realize it needed to be a pure one. That's my mistake. Okay. There, the null will pick that up. Nothing left in the tool backpack that I really want to get rid of. I'm not going to put out any more of my special chickens, because I caught some sand chickens. I caught 2 rabbits to breed them, and also because once we get a booties thing going, we can get infinite things. We got log chickens and more emerald chickens. I was having the emerald chicken hang out in that pot so I could slowly accrue emeralds in the hope of being able to make an emerald dank. That was kind of my plan. I'm not going to lie. Don't know how. I don't think it really worked out. Because apparently it takes like 3 hours for him to lay an emerald. Like, legitimately. It takes a really long time for them to lay an emerald. But, rest in peace. He gave me 5 before he died, before something killed him. I'll take that. Sure, I'll take that for $1. Why not? Yeah, and put all these... I'm sorry, unfamiliar item. You do not know how to use this yet. You need stage Bloodmaster stage first. Was there an update before? There must have been an update to this pack, because that I don't remember what it was, but I know I could see what all of my spell books were that I had made during my enchanting. You need stage Bloodmaster stage first. I don't know what that was, but that was something, and now I can no longer see what it is, because I guess there was an update, and now you're not allowed to see that enchantment until you earn it, I guess. I didn't think any of the enchantments I had were that great, though, so I don't know. Yeah, okay. Let's go to sleep. And I guess we'll go knock over a battle tower or something. Let me repair my sign real fast, because it's starting to get a little dinged up. And then we will go, just for the laughs, we'll go do it while we're on stream, while we're live. We'll go ahead and slap a battle tower down. Let's see. Oh, and I did find some treasure. I did find a minecart stuff down there. I found some rock crystals. I just want to show you guys this. Found some rock crystals. I picked them all up. In fact, let me put those in the crates, because I can't do anything with those yet. So let me just put these away. We'll put them in the Actually Editions crate. There we go. We got some string. We got a copper ingots. I found this. A spawner seeker from Cyclic. It searches out the nearest spawner. That could be pretty useful if you're trying to find, like, spawner rooms. The summoning pendulum holds 0 entities. I think you can use this to capture things. I'm not sure. The ender. So this is a powered sword. It does 1.6 attack speed plus 0.45, 7 attack damage plus 2. Durability 2000. It holds energy. Currently it appears to be a third of the way full, approximately. Increased skull and ender pearl drops. When powered, Enderman can't teleport once hit, extra damage and speed. Micro Anvil allows editing of upgrades of a single item in the field. Does activate with a hotkey or by shift right clicking any upgradable item that doesn't do anything else when doing that. Empowered 2. Power 1050 UIs, I guess. Plus 60% damage absorbed by power. Possible upgrades, mini anvil, direct, empowered 3, and travel. So I found this. I don't think I have anything that can charge it yet, although maybe some of the devices we've seen that create FE. I don't know if FE translates into whatever that energy is, UI. I don't know if it translates into... What mod makes this? Ender IO? I don't know if FE and UI are compatible, but I have it. We also got some Shadow Gem shards and a bunch of other weirdo ores that... It's weirdo ores. Let me go ahead actually and take these out. I don't think I'm going to use them. I will hold on to that spawner seeker though, because that might actually be useful. Man, who is buzzing at me? Oh, it's you. The Grim Reaper's outside my house humming at me, guys. I found another ender, by the way. It has direct, teleports mine things directly into your inventory. We also got a wand siphon upgrade, a piston scepter. Not sure what that does. I know what the Black Lotus does. You throw it in a mana pool and it creates mana for you from Botania. We got more manuscript pages from Fire and Ice. We got circus coins because I killed another clown down there, just clowning around. Void scales, I don't remember what dropped those. We got stuff. It's fine. Just put all that away. There we go. Let's go knock over a battle tower, but before we do, I don't take kindly to people buzzing outside of my house. I just want you to know that I'm very upset with you, sir, for having done that, and I'm going to kill you. Or perhaps I should be more accurate. You're going to kill yourself. Yeah, sit down. Ooh, he gave me a poison potato. That's cute. Anyway, let's go do something fun. Actually, you know what? No, I know what we'll do. Let me see if I can make one. Can we make a blindfold from fire and ice? Blind. No, blind. Blindfold. What are you used to make? We kind of can. It's made out of leather. Let me see if I can make one. There's a temple on the beach that I recognize as being, I think it's a Gorgon temple. There's a Gorgon in there, you know, from mythology. And it's a fire and ice thing. She can petrify you if she looks at you, which I don't know if it's an instant kill, but it sucks. It sucks tremendously. However, a blindfold can stop that. So, do we have any leather? There we go. If not, I'll find a cow, but I'm not sure we actually do have leather now that I think about it. Have we found any anywhere? I don't think we have. Let's go kill a cow. Let's find a cow and smack it and get some leather. Because none of these nerds that I know drop leather. Let's get a blindfold and then go kill that Gorgon. Let's raid that dungeon. The problem with the blindfold is it does inflict blindness on you. Go figure, right? Your field of vision is dramatically reduced when you have the blindfold on, but it does mean she can't turn you to stone while you're wearing it. So that's a benefit. Not really seeing much in the way of cows. Figures. I've walked past a few of them in my travels, but I never considered the necessity of killing one and getting a bit of leather. This will be the day that we cannot find one. If we can find a cow, we'll go fight the... There's a cow. I was going to say, if we can't, we'll just knock over 1 or 2 battle towers for this episode, but we found some cows. I apologize for this cow, but I need what you have. Normally, I would take you home with me and, like, breed you and make more, but for now, we just need one. That is a pink. Okay. Actually, why am I running across the fields like some kind of moron? I'm a wizard. I do wizard stuff. I just go home when I want. Distance doesn't exist. It's not real. Distance is irrelevant. Okay. Give me 1, 2. There we go. Also, these can go in here because there's stuff already in there. Okay, so we'll make a blindfold. There we go. Win on head, +1 armor. Cute. So, we can now fight the Gorgon effectively. Theoretically. Potentially. Or actually, let me do this, because I've not eaten raw beef yet for the sake of expanding tastes, because you got to do that over and over again to get more health for free. So I think... Now, is this a bauble? No, it's not. It is not a bauble, unfortunately. It must actually be worn on the head slot. Okay. We'll put that over here, because that's where all that stuff is. Okay. Learned my lesson from last time. I'm bringing plenty of food to this fight. So we will go there and see what we can see. And maybe get some cool stuff from it. I don't know. Do we have any coal or charcoal? We've got 5 charcoal. Let me make some more torches real fast. Let me top off on torches. I don't like dipping below 1 stack too deeply. Okay, that's probably enough food. We'll leave it there for now. But let me check the map. Where are we going exactly? It's here. This is it. And the return will take me there. Okay, because I think I was exploring over in this direction at one point. So we'll just teleport over here. There we go. That is a tremendous... Holy crap. What happened over here? That tree was not here earlier. I think these are oil wells, by the way. Let me delete that return real fast, because we have a lot of icons up. Let me get rid of it. What on earth happened over here? What the actual Kentucky what occurred? That's a king crab, by the way. 200 health. What? A redwood tree. Oh! Oh! It grew. Okay. There's these platforms that are covered in, like, that have Natura redwood saplings. I guess if you have a big enough cube of Natura saplings, of redwoods, they can turn into a colossus. That's insane. Okay. Okay. That's kind of cool that if you put like a 20 by 20 grid of them, they can turn into an absolutely gigantic thing. Also say hi to the whale. Let's go beat up a gorgon. By the way, this is what it looks like when you put one of these on. We can still see, but not very well. See, we can still fight. It's just... Some people might consider me doing this cheap. To those people, I simply say lol. Lol and lamau. Also, get wrecked. That's my message to all the people who think that it's cheap to do this. Let me put a marker here because it's getting nighttime. Gorgon Temple. I think we'll backslash home real fast and sleep, and then we will conquer this in the morning when the sun is not setting. I feel like more mobs spawn when the sun is down, even if you're in like a dungeon. So I don't wanna risk that. I don't have anything in particular to prove, especially not after getting the living crap kicked out of me at the battle tower. I'm much more confident now that I have the battle sign. I should have made one of those from the start, but I didn't feel it was worth it without the cactus. But once I had a cactus to make the handle out of, ooh, it was on then. Okay. Ooh. Female laughter. That was her. Okay, she is in fact in here. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I can hear it in my audio. She's laughing and hissing. I thought she was in a lower level. I might put this on right now. F7. Oh, it appears there's some kind of puzzle here. Hang on. Yeah, she is in another level. She's deeper down. Ooh, there she is. Hello. Oh, you don't like the fact that I'm not getting turned to stone, do you? That's right, lady. Keep punching the cactus stick. That's exactly what you should do. Bonk, 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 bonk. Listen, I got jumped by Las Plagas last episode. I will cheese everything. Ooh, I got like boss stuff, a poppet. What did we get? Her body like sort of died. That's a little bit gross. We also got her head, a legendary weapon, as well as a petrified snake, which is reusable. Oh, other mobs have spawned down here, and she petrified them. That's great. That's hilarious. Let's go light this place up and check it out. We might get some loot down here. It's pretty cool that she has petrified other things. There's a clown down here who got turned to stone. Ooh, there's a jack-o'-man who didn't get turned to stone, though. Hello, sir. Well, okay, then. I guess if that's the way you want to be, I can't stop you. Okay. Was there any, like, treasure, or is this just all there is? Was this just, like, the arena in which she has fought? The real question is, what happens if I... Oh, they just disappear. They're just gone. These guys appear to be invincible. Okay. I don't think there's any treasure down here. Doesn't look like there is. Man, the shield made short work of that encounter. That was just... Hey, lady, punch this until you die. And she was like, okay. Let me take these crystals, though. I'm not entirely sure. It does say the head is a legendary weapon. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means anything or if that's just flavor text. I mean, it is a legendary weapon. It is a legendary weapon from Greek mythology, but is it actually that good, or is it... I don't know. I don't have answers to that question. I kind of want to kill this jack-o'-man. I don't want to leave him unkilled. I punched this guy. I want him dead. Okay, got his stuff. It was just some solidified essence, essence or XP. Let's go knock over a battle tower. I'm feeling fresh. Let's do it. I'm feeling confident. Especially with this battle thing. Now, let's see. Which one do we want to do? There's one out at sea I'd like to do. Let's do that one. I think. We'll do that. And we got a... Allows you to prevent certain types of death. What? I'm sorry. It has a prevention of all the types of death? Is this like a super poppet from Corail? Because I know how Corail Tombstone works. It has prevention of burning, lightning, falling, darkness, and cold. I mean, I can't use it yet because I need to unlock the ability to do it in the Corail Tombstone, like, thing, but... Are you joking? I can... It's a poppet of omniprotection, or am I misreading what that is? I must be misreading that, because that would be ridiculous if that actually protected against everything. That would just be silly. Surely I must be mistaken. Let's go ahead and F7 that, because we don't want to look at that crap anymore. Yeah, let's do the one that we've seen out at sea, I think. And this time I'm going to take everything that's in all the chests before we fight the big man. Which I think is what you're supposed to do, but I didn't know that. So let's go ahead and... have an empty backpack. Let's put it all in the green for starters. Oh, the blindfold appears to take... Well, no, she punched me. I was about to say the blindfold, I guess, takes damage when it stops you from getting petrified, but no, I don't think that's true. I think what actually happened is I got punched. She touched me, so it's fine. Where's my boat? I thought I put my boat in tools. I'm sorry. Is it back here in a chest somewhere? It must be. I'm sorry, where is my boat? I thought I put my boat in tools. Oh no, it's not in tools, it's in here. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. Let's also make a few more torches, I think, before we go herring off into the wild blue yonder. I don't think we need to have the obsidian hammer with us for this. I'll just take some, I'll scrape some coal off the top for what we're doing here. Give me some sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go, that'll be enough. We do that, 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 we do that. There we go, that's some stuff. Okay, and by the way, before we go over there, let me show you this real fast. I just think it's really cool just to show you guys what this looks like. This is the Shadowlands mine that I've been doing. This is what the hammer lets you dig. That is a corridor like that, and I will show you. Those dudes down there, though, those ticks, they can spawn, they can drop diamonds when they die. So I want to kill them. The rototicks. Nice, free diamonds. Anyway, this is what it looks like when you use them. When you use this, which is the obsidian iron hammer. I also made the handle out of pig iron because it seemed to be one of the only good handle substances we could make. Check this out. See how it's highlighting all of this grid? Boom. 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 We're just going through it, right? You feel the wind carry beneath your feet. Anyway, that's how this works, just in case you've never seen that before. Just for laughs, just to show it off. That's what that is. The excavator does the same thing, but for soft blocks. The hammer doesn't do anything. It cannot break dirt, sand, anything like that. To get that, you need the excavator for that. So let's put these away. Let's take out the boats. The boats. Okay. And then let's go home, or no, instead of home, I think spawn is closer. If I go to spawn Shadowlands, yeah, because the tower was within sight of the spawn. Yeah, it was. It certainly was. Let's go over there and cause some trouble before we end this stream. I'd like to I'd like to get some fighting in, get some interesting stuff in. I can do the boring grindy stuff off screen, but if we do interesting things, I'd like to do it on screen. Also, you can see there's a coral bed over there, which is pretty cool. We're not in the updated version of Minecraft that has, like, coral, but that, I think it's Biomes of Plenty is what adds that. I'm sorry, why is... There we go. I'm going to need you to get off of me, sir. Okay. Yeah, I'm substantially less concerned about you guys now. Okay, we will once again turn on the glowing X's because I want to see what I'm doing here. We're just going to take the chests, because I can. Anything that I don't want to keep will just get thrown in the trash. The question I have is, previously, these things had like an underground. But it looks like that's fake. This is a great source of moss cobblestone, though. Like, it's a shame this tower is going to get broken, because I might rip the whole thing up if I could have kept it. Let's go with... We'll keep bones on us, because we'll probably... Yeah, there we go. And we'll put the boat away, too. Oh, wait, no, that's a great way for the boat to get lost. Put the boats in tools. There we go. Be smart about it. Or just throw it on the floor. That works too. Okay. Greetings. Okay. Definitely going to throw those in the trash. I don't even remember button. The buttons are stupid easy to make, aren't they? Yeah, it's just any stone turns into a button. Yeah, just throw that out too. We don't need that. Now I wonder, because last time opening the chest I'm pretty sure is what enraged the Guardian. I wonder if breaking the chest will enrage him or if he won't care. Yeah, skeleton fight. Skeleton war! Well, you guys hash that out. I'm just going to take these. Okay? Hope you guys aren't terribly offended by that. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm literally just sipping a drink while letting them die. I don't know if you heard me going, but I went. Let's see what's in this one. More crap. This is pretty typical from what we saw in the other one. It's pretty much all trash until you get up near the top. Is there anything we want to explicitly throw in the garbage bin? I'll keep the bowls and stuff. I don't know. I'll use them to make mushroom stew. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with most of that. Let's put the wool, the coal, the arrows. Let's get out another backpack preemptively because we're going to need another backpack in a second here, I think. Okay. I haven't been jumped by parasites yet, but I think the shield will protect me against that, I think. We haven't been jumped by Las Plagas today, but I'm expecting that to change. See, isn't this way easier than what we were doing the other time? Like, playing Minecraft the way it's intended to be played is cringe. Why would you do that? Just let everything die. Wear rings of poison immunity and let them all punch your shield until they die, like some kind of crazy MMO tank. Like, screw these dudes. That was uncomfortably close. I talked an awful lot of crap for somebody who almost just died. What? Stop! Come on. Oh, it doesn't stop them. Interesting. I don't know how to get rid of these guys. They just seem to be on me, which is unfortunate. Okay. Let me try this. Definitely need to make a tougher shield if possible. The problem is I don't really want to... I don't want to lose the ability to repair it with iron because that is quite helpful. But I might need to make it out of a tougher substance, like maybe obsidian or something, to improve its ability to take hits, because it does get damaged pretty quickly for what it is. Prismarine, actually, believe it or not, you wouldn't think it, but Prismarine's a very good substance in Tinkers to make armor out of. It has high durability, like it has a lot of health when it's used to make items. It also gives things aquadynamic, so if you put it on tools, they work equally well underwater as they would on the surface. And if you put it on armor, you move real fast through water, like real fast through water, which is quite nice. We'll keep the bread, we might need it. Okay. I think breaking the chest as we go up is probably the smart thing to do. I might need to take a repair break and go back, and holy cow, that's a lot of skeletons. This is a real skeleton war up here. Let me just... Excuse me, gents. Excuse me, gents. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Gentlemen, please, work out your differences without involving me. Oh, yeah. It's way better to have a Tinker's shield. Yep, and it's broken. So hang on, let's do this. J, waypoints, new, fast, and home. Let's repair this real fast. That is the eternal war of Tinkers. The struggle is you want your tools and armor and stuff. I have so many arrows in me. You want your tools and armor and stuff to be decent enough that it's giving you the best protection it can. But by the same token, you don't want to like make everything out of a really rare substance you don't have much of, because then when you have to repair it, it's going to be a real struggle to do that. So you have to strike that balance. Also, I didn't mention this. My Armalite stuff almost broke last time, and now I had healed it back up to near full, and now it's almost breaking again. The way I did that is those anvil outposts that have the little libraries on top of them, that molten anvil from Cyclic, it has an internal fluid reservoir that can hold liquid. If you put lava in it, it can repair anything that you put into it in exchange for lava. That is what that magma anvil does. So I used that to repair it in lieu of having to try and enchant mending on it and then feed it a ton of XP, which is the vanilla Minecraft way of trying to do that. I did it the other way instead. So just as a heads up, if anyone is in fact playing this pack alongside me, I don't know why you would, but that's how you do that. If you would like to repair something, is just use that anvil from Cyclic. It's not that hard to make a tank of some sort and just put lava in it. There's plenty of lava pools all over the place. I think I'm going to actually throw out the oak saplings. We do not need them. Excuse you. Ouch. Ouch. Ow! What happened to my... Oh, the antidote charm is broken. Okay, that's fair. I was about to say, why is the antidote charm not working anymore? Because you have been poisoned so many times in the last 5 minutes that the antidote charm has given up on life. It has abandoned you. That's the reason why you're getting poisoned now. Fair enough. Man, poison is no joke. These cave spiders are terrible. Ouch. I thought you went back up the stairs. Do you fight me or not? I knew this bread was going to come in handy. Fishing rods and pumpkin seeds. I swear this is almost the exact same stuff that was in the last tower. I remember being weirded out that there was a chest with 2 fishing rods in it. Who puts a chest in a battle tower with 2 fishing rods in it? Well, whoever's in charge of the battle towers, apparently. That's the answer to that question. I already had one of your fishing rods, so I don't need these. I can make them if I want more. I think I can guess why he may have customized the loot pool to start giving you tons of fishing rods in the battle towers. It's because there is a pretty simple there's a pretty simple thing you can make that'll do auto fishing for you. It's a net block that you can place in water that'll fish stuff up for you. I'm gonna get rid of that sign too. We don't want that sign. But like I can make fishing rods, so I certainly don't need them to take up space in my inventory while I'm trying to do this, right? It's not something that needs to be done. Okay. And go ahead and now resort to the baked potatoes. We've used up all the rest of our food. But that's fine, because I have tons of baked potatoes. Because I'm ready this time. I'm prepared. I knew what this tower would cost me. I came ready. The first one was a surprise. This one was not, except for the random people coming up behind me, and I don't know how they get behind me. I know how that one got behind me. He slipped me. I saw that. I was literally pushed down so many holes I died. Cool. Okay. The crush was so immense that it just threw me down holes. That's wonderful. That's a frustrating way to die. I've got my key. Thank you. Yeah. The first thing I do once we open a portal to the Nether is I am farming withers to get the wither bones, so I can actually make those heart containers to give me more hearts. I think we're near the top. I think that might be the last level before the surface. Now, I think there was also a chest, like, up top that I never saw on the last battle tower. I'm pretty sure there was. So I kind of want to get that, too. So I might actually have to go up there as opposed to just hanging out on the level 1 step below that guy. Oh, and I need to put this bauble on. I don't know why it keeps putting the antidote charm in the necklace slot, because I guess it counts as a ring, and ooh, it can go on the thing, so I can carry 2 rings. That's nice. I got 2 rings. Okay. Let's continue. I almost stepped in that hole myself. That would have been incredibly embarrassing. You just get aerial juggled until you fall down a hole by all the... Yeah, how does it feel to get bounced back down there? You moron. It's not even difficult. It's just frustrating. It's just an exercise in frustration. It's just climbing up to get thrown down a hole. That's all it is. I really need to see if there's something I can craft that will give me, like, knockback immunity. I also need to be very careful because my armor's about to break. I could technically make the rupee armor at this point. I believe I have the capacity to do that, but I need to be careful. I don't want my stuff to... In fact, I'm tempted to take the helmet and the boots off and put them in here. That seems like a real risky move, but I don't want my stuff to break. I'm willing to die, but I don't want my hard fought. I do have more resources now. It's the son of a Okay. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna fill in the holes with my dank because I can. Yeah, get shot in the forehead with your own arrow, you moron. I'm going to fill in the holes with my dank because I'm getting really tired of this. Here. I might die in a moment, but that's okay. As long as it breaks, I can die. It didn't break and I died. Okay. Okay. I think that's the one that put us low down. Yeah, it is. Remove. No. Remove. Teleport. There we go. Gonna have to repair my sign again in a minute. Jeez. Okay. I was about to say let's slow down for a second and take stock of what's going on, but never mind. We're pushing up because we have to. I think that's definitely the top because there's no holes in it, right? That's the top of the tower. So we're almost there. We've almost done it. You know what? Can I do this? Oh, I can totally do this. Oh, you losers are in trouble now. I figured out how to game the system. That's right. No more knocking me down. With every battle tower I conquer, I gain 1 IQ point. I figure it out. You're not going to knock me down here. Yeah, there we go. That one had some stuff in it. Okay. Let's push up and clear the last thing before we start sorting stuff, because... Oh, thank goodness, it's a skeleton war. These are easy to deal with. I just have to... Give him one of these, do one of those, and go back here and wait. Okay, let's stop for a moment. Remove. Okay. Let's eat some baked potatoes. I might take my battle sign back and repair it because that battle tower golem is going to probably break my sign if we try and fight him with the sign damage like this. Let's pull up the green, first of all. Green. And let's stash everything in the green that it can hold, which is a lot of things, actually. Okay. Green goes over here. Let's take stock of everything we've got. Okay. We don't really need the chainmail. The chainmail is actually kind of trash. I'm sorry, you what? Okay. Well, if that's the case... I'm leaving. Yeah, that's right. I'll leave. I don't know what enraged him. Maybe I was too close. Oh, he's just coming through the walls. Well, that's actually kind... That's actually kind of good. And then I die. Okay. I sure hope he didn't blow up all that stuff. Because that would be the second time I've had a battle tower where I don't get the loot. Hey there, big man. Okay. As I was trying to say... Oh, is he getting pissed because I'm trying to trash the chainmail? I'm sorry, excuse me? That's what he's mad about. That enraged him? But why? Hang on, I'm sorry. Let me jump out of here real quick. Excuse me, just a moment. I need a minute, sir. Give me just a second, please. So, opening the trash can enrages him. Doing that enrages him. But why? Is it opening any inventory at all that upsets him? Because maybe that's it. That makes sense, because opening that chest near him enrages him, right? And he loses it and he starts attacking you. That's the trap, right? Or it's supposed to be. So, like, logically, right? What would it be that is really happening? He's probably programmed to flip if you... That makes a lot of sense. He's probably programmed to flip if you... give me the potato and the lily pads. We'll throw those out. It's probably programmed to flip out if you... Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. If you open any inventory near him. That makes a lot of sense, actually. That makes an unfortunate amount of sense. So let's trash this chainmail. Let's get rid of this. And let's, you know what, let's trash the one potato too. Don't need that either. We're going to go up and see if we can collect what we can. We're going to try and grab what we can. Actually, no, we're not. Because... Let me do this. Remove that death. SASSDF. Let's home. Let's repair the battle thing real fast. We need to repair our shield because it's breaking. I don't think it'll survive that fight with him. He hits like a Mack truck. And then we'll kill him, and I guess we'll end the stream there, maybe? Yeah, I think that sounds like a good stopping point. That seems like a pretty okay stopping point to me. And let's trash... Well, no, it's a small amount of extra protection. I'll throw it out after we're done. Let's... Because those can be melted down for a bit of iron, but it is really just a bit of iron. They're not really worth it. It's not worth it to try and scavenge the chainmail. Unsurprisingly, right, compared to like full-plated armor, the chainmail is not actually made of much metal in the end. Okay, let's go up there. Let's pick up what we can off of the floor, because there should be stuff on the floor. And let's see what we can... I hope those fireballs he shoots don't destroy objects like TNT, because if so, his blasts may have broken some of the stuff that fell on the ground. May have destroyed it. But I'm learning. As we topple more battle towers, I'm starting to learn how these things work. Yes. Hello, sir. Oh, they don't appear to do that thing that I worried about. Good. Okay, so there doesn't appear to be a chest up here. Or if there was, it's gone. It's long gone. Okay. Well, that's good to know. This is a nice view, though. It's a shame all this moss stone is going to get deleted. I could have used it for decorative purposes. Okay. So he's mad, and if I open an inventory anywhere near him, he's going to cancel that and get mad, because that appears to be what he does, is he can stop you from opening an inventory in his presence, and then it enrages him. So let's go ahead and do one of these. Jeez, he hits so hard. I'm trying to trade blows with him, but it is a mistake to attempt that. I am stuck in a wall. Excuse me. He drops clay, paper, and just a bunch of diamonds and stuff. Okay. That's fair. I think we got another summoning pendulum, too, which is kind of cute. We didn't get any, you know, like, cyclic, like, accessories, but that's fine. Gonna get a refund of all my crap. Let me just dive out the side here, and we'll just watch this cinematically occur from a distance as everything explodes. Keeping an eye on the radar to make sure I don't get a red dot behind me, because if I get jumped by a sea serpent, that would suck. And there it goes, ladies and gentlemen. The battle tower is conquered. It's going to blow up again, or are we good? I think we're good. This is a pretty neat little tower. The battle towers look kind of cool. I'm vaguely tempted at some point, because we're gonna need to make a lot of machinery and stuff that takes up a lot of space. Multi-block machines might turn this into the beginning of some kind of sea base, because this looks pretty cool. To be completely honest with you, I quite like this. The mossy lighthouse out at sea aesthetic. I dig it. We do get some mossy cobblestone out of it, although not a whole lot. Oh no, most of it appears to be up top. We got some stone out of it. We got some of our torches were refunded. We got some stuff. Get some stuff returned to us. All right then. We got a bit of a haul. We made some progress. Let me F7 that to turn that off. I know some people find that tremendously obnoxious. I'm one of those weirdos who keeps it on almost all the time, so I know if I'm in danger in a dark place. But some people, the X's drive them up a wall. It's differences of what you can stand. So we got some decent loot. We got 7 more diamonds. We got moss stone, like a full stack of moss stone. We got quite a few electroblob stuff. Some of these wizards are selling scrolls of identification, which this is what I was talking about a few episodes ago, how it's all garbled and you can't tell what it is. Scroll of blah 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 blah. The scrolls of identification can be used to identify unknown things. So I might off screen go buy, because they sell stuff. The wizards trade in gold and crystals. I might try and get some scrolls of identification and identify some of these spellbooks that we have, because now that we actually have a wand, we can start using Electroblob's magic, and we need to get spells that we can actually cast for that first. So I think the spell scrolls, if I recall correctly, are like 1 use, whereas the books are like permanent. Like you can put a spell from a book onto a wand and then take it off again, and you just keep the book forever. The scrolls, I think, are destroyed when you use them, so they're nice, but they're like 1 use only. I think we'll call it here. There's still some stuff that's to be done. Let me go ahead and get rid of that death and that death. There we go. We've still got some battle towers we could potentially fight. There's a battle tower over here. I went way down south. This was dangerous. Like, this was in... You're far enough away from spawn that, according to the book, dragons could show up. We went over down here. There was a hostile wizard tower. I beat him up. I was able to climb up this mountain, which is harder than it looks because this is very steep. And there's a wizard out here. I think this was the guy who sold the wand I bought. There's another guy who was selling a master necromancer wand, but the problem is when a wizard sells a master wand, they want an astral diamond for it instead of like your normal stuff. They always demand an astral diamond. Astral diamonds are very rare loot. I don't think you can make them, or at least you're not supposed to be able to make them. Yeah, see, it's in the End City, Dungeon, Mineshaft, Stronghold Library, Crossing Corridor, Desert Temple, Jungle Temple, Igloo, Woodland Mansion. A highly prized gemstone that sparkles brightly under starlight. It's said that the most powerful wizards seek astral diamonds in return for the most elusive arcane knowledge. Oh, wait! The Wizardry Combiner. Mana Diamond and 8 Stardust plus 4 Yellow Night Ore. So this pack does have a way to let you make them, but that's way further in the future. Anyway, the point is, anytime an Electroblobs wizard has a master rank spell or a master rank wand that they're willing to sell, they want an Astral Diamond for it. So I couldn't buy the master rank Necromancer wand, which is unfortunate because being a master rank wand, any tier of spell from mastery rank down can be applied to that wand. Wand masteries are backwards compatible, but not forwards compatible. So an apprentice wand can use like novice and apprentice spells, but it can't use expert spells because that's beyond it, right? A master wand can do anything, so they're very valuable. So unfortunately, without a astral diamond, I could not buy that. I've marked it. One of these dudes has it. I've marked him down. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. Let me light this up a bit. I'm sorry, let me turn this back on. I turned it off after acknowledging that it's obnoxious, and now here I am turning it back on again. Like the horrible little no-good gremlin I am. Let's do that, and let's... Oh, I don't know, do that. There we go. Alrighty. That was a very, very entertaining session. Let me... home. And let me turn off my X vision, so X not going to give it to you. Might make another gold dank and move all of my ore into it, so I can pick up ore, and then my first dank will primarily just be blocks, cobblestone, wood, that sort of thing. But we'll think about that. That's for the future. Got some more hearts. Gonna get a lot of heart containers. Hot containers. For later. So, save and quit. I think we're done for now. Oh, that was a good game. So, once again, this has been Meatballcraft Dimensional Ascension. Notice Me Edition. Good games, everyone. And good night, dear watchers. Good night.